Hi, everyone. I'm your coach, Todd Heugly, and today I want to talk about one of the silent swing killers that I see golfers of all ages doing on the lesson tee, and talk about a little something else to help you get over the hurdle when it comes to your scoring barriers. Now, before we get into it, please hit the subscribe button, like the videos, comment below, and share. Now, let's get started. So we have the two camps. We have arms swing and then we have body swing. In truth, it's a blend of both working together to help us, maximize speed, control, wear and tear on our body, and how efficient we can play and how well we can play. And what I see is golfers trying to just adopt one camp where they're just straight arms only and then they hit poles or shanks. And then I see the others that are straight body rotation and they don't hit it anywhere. And then I get the golfers that are in the middle, and we talk about building a swing where you just go from about right here, and it feels like your arms pass you, but your body releases. Okay. So again, we're here, there, and that's kind of where I like golfers to fit. Now, when I'm building players, and this is coming to the website, it's building from parallel or slightly past parallel in the swing with your pitching wedge, sand wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron, whatever it may be. You need to know how far this shot goes. Okay. And yes, my lower body is turning towards the target. Yes, my upper body is turning towards the target. I don't know how many degrees of shaft lean I have. That's something I've never really thought about. The most important thing I've worked on is path and club face control, because yes, the game is played with your hands. But if you have yourself tied up into this way is right and this way is wrong so much, it's probably holding you back. Okay. Because the truth is, the blend of the arms and the body is what we're looking for. We want those to work together. And even when I work with adaptive athletes that are in a wheelchair, they swing their arms, but they have a little bit of their body, okay, rotating a little bit. Um, I have others that had prosthetic limbs, and they used their bodies and they would allow everything to turn. And it's just because that's how kinesiology, biomechanics, physiology, physics, everything blends together. You take some practice swings, feel you're simply just getting to about here, coming all the way up and through. Okay. Here, push into the ground, all the way up and through. Now, you're going to know your pitching distances. And when I go play with my dad and his friends, it's actually difficult, believe it or not, to play from where they play from, because I have a lot of awkward distances to front pins, back pins, side pins, tuck pins that are tucked. It's actually a lot of fun, and it's helped me with my shot making. And a great way to think about pitching is basically, this is the extra tip, is you just kind of lever the club back, and then as your hands and wrists and everything come down, just and then just turn. Okay. So we're hitting little pitch shots where we're going to about right here and going through like this. Okay. You are going to know how far a pitch from here to here goes with your gap. Okay. With your 56, with your 60, with your pitching wedge, you are going to know that. Then the next evolution of building is getting a little bit wider and then getting a little bit here. And hopefully we're getting to L so we can come up and just go through, because that L to L truly is the foundation of the golf swing. And I talk about that all the time. And it's interesting how I keep seeing the same mistakes over and over. And what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But I still see this all the time in an effort to try to hit the golf ball farther. They're going, or they're this, okay? Or they're dragging the handle when the release, when I go back, have the proper grip pressure, a little pressure forward, my wrists are going to unhinge. They just do, okay? Now, if you're squeezing the life out of the club, that may not be the case. Now, if you don't have an idea of what going from here to here is with, we'll say 8-iron down, you've done yourself a very big disservice, because there's going to be shots where you're going to have wind blowing into your face, and you're going to have where you need to hit little flighted pitches from 120 or 130 yards, where those are going to be extremely valuable. And then again, for the pitches, we're just a little bit of lever through. And that is something that I've learned from Mr. Utley. And again, I went to one of his seminars in Houston, and he's very getting life into the club. And that is me when it comes to chipping to a tee. I mean, you just have to give us a little more oomph. There we go. I hit a soft one before. We'll hit another soft one. Just a little soft. That's all we're looking for. But those are how we start to build our games. We really get in touch with the club head. Our hands are a huge component of the swing. Then we can just feel everything. I want to say it's proprioception. I think that's the word. I don't know if I said that right. But it's just being aware and understanding what everything is doing. And when you can make a backswing where you just get right to here and then feel like you just kind of bump forward, lead hit moves out of the way, and that is your golf swing here, you can actually play really good golf starting there. And I'm going to challenge you to go to the forward tees in the evening or the whites and hit with just your driver even to here to here, because it's going to be hard to go shorter, and every club in your bag, and see how well you do. You're going to be in play, you're going to hit solid shots, and you're really going to start shooting the scores that you want to.